Hello my friends, John LaRufa here with another Unbiased Unboxing. In this episode, we're going to look at Corrosion from CG Games. But before we get into what's in this box, I gotta say, I received a handwritten letter from Clay at CG Games in the box here thanking me for my support of his company through these unboxing videos and these other videos that I do. And I really was touched by that. That's awesome. Never gotten anything like that before, and it was really nice. And he also threw in an upgrade, a free upgrade for the Chrome gears for me. So thank you so much. That was great. It means a lot to me. I don't really get anything from these videos. I just do them, you know, for the love of the hobby, and this was just really special. So thank you very much, Clay. All right, let's go ahead and unbox this and see what we have. Okay, and as usual, please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel so that I can grow my fan base and more people can see my videos. One thing I want to mention also, in the note that he wrote me, he did say for your first game, use half the white VP tokens so that players can get a feel for what to do. He said we'll add this in the rulebook in the future printing. So just a helpful tip there that might get people off on the right foot. So, I love the fact that the box shows the whole game in play, which is always a plus, and just, you know, gives you a good idea of what you're getting, and it helps to make kind of a, I don't know, just a decision about, hey, I like the way this game looks. It looks like it's doing well while it's being, you know, on the table. Looks like it's exciting to play, and I just forgot my little tool over here to open it up. But that's good news, so I do like what I'm seeing here. And, you know, I should mention, the reason I end up supporting CG, you know, Capstone Games is they've been putting out some outstanding products, really. I mean, if you look at the collection, the games I have from them, just looking around, I've got, you know, Cooper Island, we've got Pipeline, this game, Maracaibo, just to name a few, Juicy Fruits. And, you know, those are all because those games are really high quality. They're both fun to play, they have solo modes, and they have good-looking components. So, you know, I'm not getting anything special. There's no sponsorship here. I just think that they make good games, and so I purchase them, and I like to show them off because I like good games. All right, enough of that. Don't want to get too sappy or anything. So, here we go. Box, usual box, nothing inside as far as artwork right there. We've got the rule book on this game, and I actually did read it prior to unboxing this, and it is actually pretty straightforward. They've got some good examples of how to do things. It seems like, you know, after a few turns, you'll really understand what's going on and it'll click. I do need to, of course, play those few turns to figure it out, but they tell you exactly what the machines do and you know, how the awards work and everything. And then they do have the solo mode in the back, which I, of course, greatly appreciate as being a primary solo gamer. And it does look like it will be a beat your own score type of solo mode, but I haven't read the whole thing, so I'm not 100% sure about that, but that's most likely what it looks like. All right, then taking a look at the components here, I do appreciate that they number these so you know you have all of them. We've got medium thickness, a little texture there. The artwork looks sharp, has that industrial feel, and it looks like you'll be able to, you know, clearly know what's going on because they have a mixture of icons and verbiage on these things to tell you what to do. So here's one of the player boards here. All right, and then you also have this little wheel here, which is your corrosion wheel, which you're spinning around, and machines are basically rusting and going defunct on you the longer you play the game, so you want to get more permanent machines. Okay, and as we keep going through the components, you see there's a variety of these different kind of chrome machines, which are your permanent ones. You've got these other side machines right here, which are the one-shot deals, and then these turning machines, which happen every time you actually turn your corrosion wheel. They generate, you know, a resource or something of that nature. And then on your board, there's also some prototype machines, that they call them. And those activate every time the X in your corrosion wheel faces you. So that's kind of what I gleaned from the game thus far. Here's your first player token here. It tells you what you're supposed to be doing on your turn, so that's good and helpful. All right. And then we've got This is the market for the cards and machines. Then you have these different awards here that tell you how to gain special points for doing certain things. Okay. And then the gears here. So we've got, they already pre-punched the insides of them, which is interesting. I don't mind that at all. And these actually have a nice shine to them, giving them a little bit of a metallic look, which is a cool special effect. So even though, you know, some of you may have pre-purchased, and again, this is a pre-order copy of the game, pre-purchased the metal components, these aren't so bad at all if you just have the regular ones. So they're nice and shiny. And just to show you what the generosity, they gave me the chrome gear. So if you did pre-purchase the chrome gears, you're going to be getting these nice metal gears like this, and they have that chrome look, which does make them look extra cool, and I really appreciate that. Then you got the water right here. We've got our scoreboard. Okay. Scoreboard is double-sided, so you're going to have plenty of sheets to use. Comes with some bags, which is always good. Store all the components. Some little rivets to hold your corrosion wheel on your factory board. And then 4 of these guys. These are nice thick cardboard here. And hopefully no warping. Yes, laying flat. That's good news. So whatever you did to make sure these didn't warp, I appreciate it. It's always hard when you have a square board that has a warp in it and it spins around while you're trying to do something. Now these still might have a, oh, they even thought of that. Look at that. All right, I know I'm giving them a glowing review, and it's not just because they gave me some free stuff. This is a really good idea. So putting a little dent in the board right here allows them to put the rivet on the back so the thing doesn't spin on you while you're spinning your components. And it's a great little addition that makes a big difference while you're playing a game like this with something you're going to be constantly spinning. So I like that. Very good. All right, let's take a look at the card quality here. So you figure out where the notch is to open it. Okay. We've got standard thickness cards, maybe slightly on the thin side, just a smidge, but they feel standard. They do have a little texture on them. As you guys all know, I like to sleeve my cards, so this won't be any exception here. And these are the engineering cards. Now, so each of these engineers are from a different suit, and they all have different values, and it's the way the game works is if you play a card down for your turn to do a various action, and the actions are down here, then people can follow suit and actually play a higher number to follow your action. So you kind of take turns, out of turn, so to speak. And there's a couple different suits, plus there's these gray ones that cannot be followed, and then even some wild. And the wild are interesting is they can follow any suit, but you can also follow them with any suit, which is kind of cool. All right, you want to check your cards. Mine have a little bit of sticking together, not the end of the world, but just want to check them when you're counting them just in case, so note that. But everything seems to be in order here. I'll give them a count afterwards, hopefully no missing components. And that's about the size of it. So again, I really appreciate the generosity from Clay, but this game itself looks really good, really nice. And even if you didn't purchase the metal gear components, these shiny gears have that feel to them anyway, which is a nice touch. So thanks again for watching, everybody. Hope that whatever you play in the future, you have a great time doing it. Take it easy.